All right, guys, I've got the area set up and your minis placed on the board.
They look just like us, nice.
Yeah, I think that's the point.
Shut up, Bill.
They're the same as our profile pictures to prevent any possible confusion for the viewer.
I say again, what?
Forget about it. We're in the entryway, right? I'm going to step forward and kick open the doors. Keep behind me if you want to be safe, guys. Oh, yeah, let's get our torches out as well.
Are you sure kicking the door is necessary? Maybe just open it like a normal person?
Where's the fun in that?
Hiya!
I kick.
All right, then. You kick the door in with such force the doors swing outward. The sound of the doors slamming into the walls echoes throughout the house momentarily before the silence greets you once again. About 5 feet from the door, sitting on the rug, you see a small rat. Through the light of your torch, you can see the shocked expression on the rat's face, as if he nearly had a heart attack. An inch from him lies a small piece of cheese he was clearly enjoying before your rude entrance.
Our first fight is a rat? If you say so. I pulled...
Hold the fuck on, Donald. It's just a little rat. Does he look like he wants to fight us, Barrack?
Honestly, no. It still appears to be in a bit of a shock, but is not showing any signs of aggression. In fact, while he keeps his eyes on you, you can see him trying to reach out and grab his little piece of cheese, his arm shaking as he gets it. He slowly holds the cheese outward facing you. It looks like he's trying to offer you the cheese so you don't kill him, Donald.
It's a rat. I don't care about it. I'm still going to swing on it.
Donald, if you touch Mr. Chips, I swear I'll kill you in your sleep.
Mr. Chips? We've seen him for all of 10 seconds and you've already named this rat?
It's kind of adorable, honestly.
I step forward and reach my hands out, gesturing for him to jump in my hands.
The rat cooperates and hops into your hands, cheese still in tow.
I'm going to keep him as a pet. He looks like he could use some company.
All right, Joe, Mr. Chips is now your pet, I guess.
Pathetic.
Just let him have this, Donald.
Whatever. I step back in front of Joe and check out the main room.
A wide hall runs the width of the house with a black marble fireplace at one end and a sweeping red marble staircase at the other. Mounted on the wall above the fireplace is a longsword with a windmill cameo worked into the hilt. The wood-paneled walls are ornately sculpted with images of vines, flowers, nymphs, and satyrs.
I'll follow in after Donald. Can I light the fireplace with my torch and give us a bit more light in here?
Of course. You set your torch on the small pile of wood contained within the fireplace, and it slowly catches fire and lights the room.
I'll follow behind them, so we're all in the main room now.
You're all in the main hall now with the room fully lit. I'll let you guys check out the field and decide what you want to do.
All right, gang, I say we should sweep the house room by room and see what we can find.
All right, gang. What is this, Scooby-Doo?
Ruh-roh.
If this is Scooby-Doo, that'd make Joe Scrappy, the one no one likes.
Nah, he looks more like Old Man Smithers.
Which one was that?
The one from the live-action movie.
Oh, God, that movie is such trash.
I kind of like the first one.
It's okay, Mr. Chips. They're always like this.
Ignoring Joe talking to his rat, we need to get back on track. We can leave the Scooby-Doo talk for a tier list on a later video or something.
Another video?
All right, I'd like to search this room for any secrets or anything.
All right, George, make a perception check for me.
Natural 20.
Nice. Upon closer inspection of the paneling, you see serpents and skulls inconspicuously woven into the wall designs. The decorative paneling follows the staircase as it circles upward to the second floor.
Interesting. Curious about what we'll find up there.
All right, what's behind this door in the middle of the room?
Do you open the door?
Yep, opening it.
You open the door, and to your complete shock, you see...
Oh, shit!
No, I'm kidding. It's just a small closet that has several black cloaks hanging from the hooks on the walls and a single top hat on the top shelf.
That's it?
Dibs on the top hat.
You don't need a top hat.
You're not my mom, Donald. I grabbed the top hat off the shelf and put it on.
All right, looking dapper AF, fam?
AF, fam?
Mr. Chips likes it too.
All right, let's check out this room on the left next to the stairs, opening the door.
You open the door, and through your torchlight, you can see that this oak-paneled room looks like a hunter's den. Mounted above the fireplace is a stag's head, and positioned around the outskirts of the room are 3 stuffed wolves. 2 padded chairs draped in animal furs face the hearth, with an oak table between them supporting a cask of wine, 2 carved wooden goblets, a pipe rack, and a candelabrum. A chandelier hangs above a cloth-covered table surrounded by 4 chairs. 2 cabinets stand against the walls.
Oh, nice, another fireplace. I'm going to step in and light that one as well.
Okay, you're excited about that for some reason? Same process as before. The room is now fully lit.
Ooh, I'm gonna go pour myself a glass of wine and sit next to the fire for a minute.
All right, you take one of the goblets and turn the spigot knob on the cask and fill the goblet with wine. But to your surprise, the wine is way too bitter and leaves a horrible aftertaste.
Man, that's lame.
I'm going to go search the cabinets, starting with this one.
You try to open the cabinet door but find that it is locked shut.
I'll bash it open.
No, you won't, Donald. This is my time to shine. I pull out my thieves' tools and try to pick the lock. My first skill check of the game.
All right, let's see a dexterity check then.
Not a sleight of hand check?
No, sleight of hand isn't used for picking locks. It's used for concealing things or picking people's pockets and things like that.
Oh, damn. All right, dexterity check it is. A 5.
First roll of the game and it sucked. Get wrecked, Joe.
All of your rolls have been mediocre at best, Donald. You failed miserably at the wall earlier. Do you remember, or do you just have selective memory?
Hey, that was a huge-ass wall. I could only ever dream of getting a wall like that on our borders. Joe is failing at this little cabinet. There's a difference. Besides, even when I fail, I do it with style. Nobody can fail like I do.
You want to say that again?
I said nobody can... Damn it, fuck off.
And you want to be the face of the party over me?
Whatever, I don't really care. I can't get into that cabinet, so what? I'll go check the north cabinet.
This cabinet is unlocked, actually. You open it and find a small deck of playing cards and an assortment of wine glasses.
Ooh, playing cards. I'll take those.
What are you going to do with those?
I've already got a top hat. With my sleight of hand, I could be a magician. I've always wanted to be one of those.
I mean, you kind of already are. Remember the election and all those votes? Now you see them, now you don't?
You really can't take a loss, can you, Donald?
Not one where I...
Seriously, shut up about that. We're here together to forget all of that and just enjoy some Dungeons and Dragons. Come on, guys.
Seriously, go 10 minutes without that shit, please. If that's everything in here, I'm going to step back out into the hall and check this other room.
Yeah, I'll go with him.
You want to be in my magic show, Mr. Chips? Of course you do.
I'm just going to assume you all make your way together.
Yep.
Yeah.
You open the door and have found the kitchen. It is tidy, with dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on shelves. A work table has a cutting board and rolling pin atop it. A stone, dome-shaped oven stands near the east wall, its bent iron stovepipe connecting to a hole in the ceiling. Behind the stove and to the left is a thin door leading to a well-stocked pantry.
Hell yeah, food. I'm going to raid the pantry for some munchies.
You find all manner of random snacks and goodies, but again, much like the wine, it is no good. To the naked eye, it appears fresh, but as you chew it, you notice a very distinct lack of flavor. It is all extremely bland.
Damn it, I cannot get a win here.
Is this where you found the cheese, Mr. Chips?
Mr. Chips looks up at you and shrugs his shoulders.
This is the most fucking adorable rat I've ever laid eyes on.
It's a rat. I don't think you'll find adorable on its description in the rule book.
Like I give a shit.
Anyways. Behind a small door in the southwest corner of the kitchen is a dumbwaiter, a 2-foot-wide stone shaft containing a wooden elevator box attached to a simple rope and pulley mechanism that must be operated manually.
What do we do with this thing?
You don't have to do anything with it. I'm just letting you know it's there.
Right.
Other than that, there isn't much else to this room.
Next room, opening the door.
Okay, then. The door swings open and you walk into the dining room. The centerpiece of this wood-paneled dining room is a carved mahogany table surrounded by 8 high-backed chairs with sculpted armrests and cushioned seats. A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is covered with resplendent silverware and crystalware polished to a dazzling shine. Mounted above the marble fireplace is a mahogany-framed painting of an alpine vale. The wall paneling is carved with elegant images of deer among the trees. Red silk drapes cover the windows, and a tapestry depicting hunting dogs and horse-mounted aristocrats chasing after a wolf hangs from an iron rod bolted to the south wall.
Silver and crystalware, huh? Might be able to take that and sell it for a bit. I'll toss what I can of it into my bag.
The lawful good paladin is going to steal the silverware from this house. Now that I think about it, you're going to let them take the stuff they have thus far, too? That doesn't sound very lawful good of you.
If this were a normal person's house, sure, you'd be right. But based on the shit we've just gone through, something tells me this isn't a normal house where those kids were just casually here by themselves with a baby. And in this kind of town?
I guess I can understand that. All right, is that all for this room?
Yeah, probably. We ready to move upstairs?
Why upstairs? Isn't the monster in the basement?
Do you see a way down to the basement here yet? No. So we go up for now.
All right, up we go then.
You walk up the spiral staircase and arrive at the upper hall. Unlit oil lamps are mounted on the walls of this elegant hall. Hanging above the mantelpiece of the fireplace is a wood-framed portrait of a family. The description at the bottom reads, Durst family. The painting depicts two parents with their two smiling children. Cradled in the father's arms is a swaddled baby, which the mother regards with a hint of scorn. Standing suits of armor flank wooden doors in the east and west walls. Each suit of armor clutches a spear and has a visored helm shaped like a wolf's head. The doors are carved with what looks like dancing youths. The red marble staircase that started on the first floor continues upward. A cold draft can be felt coming down the steps.
All right, I'll light this fireplace and get things lit AF in here. Know what I'm saying?
What?
Okay, Boomer.
Did you have a stroke or something, Bill? He's not even a boomer.
Now, you guys just don't understand the lingo of the kids these days. I'm trying to be hip.
Why? Are you frequently in settings with kids where you need to impress them or something?
No, not at all. I just want to be cool.
Who in this group would be impressed by that?
All right, shut up. Let's get back to the game.
All right, weirdo, what do you do?
You mentioned the doors having carvings. I wonder if it's like the paneling downstairs. I'm going to take a closer look at it.
All right, George, give me another perception check.
19.
Upon closer inspection of the door, you realize that the kids aren't actually dancing but fighting off swarms of bats.
I see. Not sure what to do with that information, but I'll remember it.
Do you know what that means, Mr. Chips?
Why are you talking to that rat so much?
He needs friends. He's in this house probably by himself with weird, spooky shit going on all the time.
How do you know he isn't also one of the spooky things going on?
Mr. Chips wouldn't do me like that.
Whatever, I'm going to open the door closest to the stairs.
All right, the door creaks open and your torchlight fills the small room. It would appear to be the servants' room. It's an undecorated bedroom that contains a pair of beds with straw-stuffed mattresses. At the foot of each bed is a footlocker. Tidy servants' uniforms hang from hooks in the adjoining closet. A dumbwaiter in the corner of the west wall has a button on the wall next to it.
Well, we found one of the dumbwaiter locations. I'm going to check the footlockers.
They are both unlocked and sadly both empty.
Well, that room sucked.
Mr. Chips and I are going to check the room to the left.
You open the door and step inside the room. Gossamer drapes cover the windows of this elegantly appointed hall, which has a brass-plated chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Upholstered chairs line the walls, and stained glass wall hangings depict beautiful men, women, and children singing and playing instruments. A harpsichord with a bench rests in the northwest corner. Near the fireplace is a large standing harp. Alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers adorn the mantelpiece.
All right, I'm going to go slide the drapes aside and see if I can get a look outside above the fog.
Just going to give the fireplace a little light while you do that.
You slide the drapes to the side. The fog is still completely covering the house, and you can't see a thing through the windows.
Yeah, this house is fucking haunted. Except you, Mr. Chips, you're cool.
All right, George and I will check this other room.
You guys have found the library of the house. Red velvet drapes cover the windows of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and a matching high-back chair face the entrance and the fireplace, above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in corners of the room are two overstuffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall. A rolling wooden ladder allows one to more easily reach the high shelves.
Okay, there's got to be some good stuff here. There always is. What do your elf eyes see, George?
I'm a human.
Yeah, I know. Just go with the meme.
Anyways, yeah, I'm going to go check out all the bookshelves and see if I can find anything good. But first, I'll light the fireplace in here, too.
All right, I'll go check out the desk then.
The desk has several items resting atop it. An oil lamp, a jar of ink, a quill pen, a tinderbox, and a letter kit containing a red wax candle, 4 blank sheets of parchment, and a wooden seal bearing the Durst family's insignia, a windmill. It has a single drawer.
I don't really care about the things on top of it, but I'll open the drawer.
You slide the drawer open and find a single iron key sitting squarely in the center.
Ooh, this could be useful. I'll pocket that.
All right, I'll go check out what's on the shelves.
The bookshelves hold hundreds of tomes covering a range of topics, including history, warfare, and alchemy. There are also several shelves containing first edition collected works of poetry and fiction. Make a perception check for me.
All righty. 7.
Apart from the books I've already mentioned, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary here.
All right.
You rolled a 7 and think there's nothing over there? Come on now, George, you're smarter than that. I'm going to go over and double-check George's work.
All right, make a roll.
Hell yeah, 17.
Donald really seems to be good at getting high rolls with no bonuses.
The dice love me.
Mr. Chips says, tell that to your strength roll.
Anyways, Donald, a particular book on one of the shelves grabs your attention. It's a red-covered book with a blank spine.
Is it the only book with nothing on the spine?
That is correct.
Geez, George, all that perception and you couldn't notice that?
I was too busy with your mom.
What is this, 5th grade?
Terrible comeback aside, I reach forward and grab the book.
As you pull the book out, it tilts back on its corner and a secret passage is revealed.
All right, cool. I'll head in then.
As you let go of the book to go in, the book falls back into place and the door closes back up.
One of those, I guess. Get in here, guys. Someone hold this door open for me.
Mr. Chips said he'll do it.
If you can get that rat to hold that book in place, then go for it. I don't care.
Go on, Mr. Chips. Show him how it's done.
Mr. Chips hops off of Joe's shoulder and with his little paws pulls the book outward and the door slides back open.
All right, rat, keep it open for me. I'm headed in.
This secret room contains bookshelves packed with tomes describing fiend summoning rituals and the necromantic rituals of a cult called the Priests of Osibus. A heavy wooden chest with clawed iron feet stands against the south wall, its lid half closed. Sticking out of the chest is a skeleton in leather armor. Close inspection reveals that the skeleton belongs to a human who triggered a poisoned dart trap. 3 darts are stuck in the dead adventurer's armor and ribcage. Clutched in the skeleton's left hand is a letter bearing the seal of Strahd von Zarovich, which the adventurer tried to remove from the chest.
Oh shit, that looks dangerous. I'm going to try and use my polearm and open the chest the rest of the way with the end of it.
All right, the chest opens and nothing happens. The dart-firing mechanism inside the chest no longer functions.
Phew, all right, what do we have inside the chest?
As you're looting the chest, Mr. Chips lets go of the book. He clearly doesn't like you.
Damn it, that rat is going to get it. But first, the sweet loot.
The chest contains 3 blank books with black leather covers, 3 spell scrolls, Bless, protection from poison and spiritual weapon, the deed to the house, the deed to a windmill, and a signed will.
Nice. I'll snatch it all up and go back to the doorway. Open the door, asshats.
It was funny, but we've got to keep going. I'll open the door back up.
Thanks, George. All right, got some cool stuff, but there's a letter here. Let's check it out.
All right, you open the letter, and written in flowing script, the letter reads as follows. My most pathetic servant. I am not a messiah sent to you by the dark powers of this land. I have not come to lead you on a path to immortality. However many souls you have bled on your hidden altar, however many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the ones who brought me to this beautiful land. You are but worms writhing in my earth. You say that you are cursed, your fortune spent. You abandoned love for madness, took solace in the bosom of another woman, and sired a stillborn son. Cursed by darkness? Of that I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness? I think not. I much prefer you as you are, your dread lord and master Strahd von Zarovich.
Damn, this dude's an asshole.
Yeah, but more importantly, he mentions a dungeon. I wonder if he means here.
Possibly. Let's keep moving for now, and if it's here, we'll find it.
All right, next floor we go.
Lead the way, Mr. Chips.